Bears fourth down. They only send three. Drop eight. Intercepted. That is Kenny Moore with the pickoff.
On with me now, out of Valdosta State, he was claimed by the Colts on September 2nd, 2017. Quarterback Kenny Moore.
So, Kenny, a little bit, I'm not sure a whole lot of Colts fans, I mean, they kind of saw you come on at the end of the year, you got some playing time, but really, what's your background, man? What's your background growing up, all this stuff? Like, I don't think Colts fans really know who Kenny Moore is.
You said what's my background growing up and stuff?
Yeah, just who are you, man?
Sports-wise, I played football growing up in middle school, but I guess that didn't really count. I didn't play in high school. I was a little scared about how big I were compared to the other guys my age. So I just gave that set that down for a minute, and I continued to play basketball, ran track, played soccer for a year, and then running track. I was in the state finals with another guy. He played football. Things went down, and he was kicked off the football team, and I knew him fairly well. So somehow he just saw me playing his position in football, and I was cornerback. And so I fought with him, but he ended up convincing me to play that role come senior year. I ended up giving that a shot probably 2 or 3 weeks later, and started every game my senior year. And the local college where I'm from, Valdosta State, Coach Dean gave me a shot. He believed in me and my ability to come in and make a name for myself. And starting out in college, I was a guy that was in the back of the line. I didn't really, know what was going on, but somehow too, I ended up starting a game or two my freshman year of college. And as things went on, I started to learn more and to get better. And that made me into an All-American come my junior year, and an All-American at safety my senior. So it was a bit of a ride, but that's more about who I am.
Yeah, awesome. And I know that I'm out of Valdosta. Is that how you say it? Valdosta, okay. Out of Valdosta, I know you originally signed with the New England Patriots earlier in the summer in 2017.
Yes,
you were waived right before the season, and then I think a day later the Colts claimed you. Can you kind of take me through that whole process? Because I guess I don't really know what kind of goes down for a player who's claimed from another team like that.
Oh yeah, I mean everything was moving fast for me, and I guess physically and mentally. From going, I thought I was doing well over there. I thought I had a shot of staying over there, but unfortunately, things change. But God doesn't make mistakes, and
Amen.
As I came over to Indy, I guess I didn't have enough sleep. I didn't have enough rest or anything to get my body prepared. But I had practice the next day, and I had to just go out there and to just have confidence with a new teammate, new coach. And I just had to get back into the swing of things. So things were tough, but that's just the nature of the business. You just got to roll with it.
Yeah, kind of coming off of that. Obviously undrafted in 2017. What would you say is kind of a mindset? Is there a mindset difference between a guy that's undrafted versus a guy who was drafted?
I mean, people say that all the time. Undrafted guys work harder, but I mean, I guess it's just the way I was raised. Just looking at my mom and the way she worked, every year, trying to raise 7 kids. So, it's not me being an undrafted player. It was just me, just being me. It wasn't nothing else.
Yeah, and you kind of talked about a little bit, kind of the struggle that you kind of had a little bit. It was kind of all the whirlwind and stuff. Can you kind of take me in? This is just a little more personal, but can you kind of take me through possibly like your lowest moment as a player? Maybe that was in college, high school, NFL.
My lowest moment as a player?
Yeah.
I say going into my senior year of college, spring semester of junior year, losing my dad February 7th. You know, I guess that was one moment of my life that I really lost someone that was very close to me, that I was gaining some, support from. We had just gotten close 2 or 3 months earlier, previous to that. So to lose him, I felt a piece of me missing. But it's just something that I had to work, harder. I had to, just let him know that I was doing the right thing. So that has to be it.
Yeah. Well, we'll kind of get away from the personal questions now and kind of talk football if you want to. So, some injuries happened to some starters. Rashawn Melvin went down, broke his hand. Vontae Davis, that whole thing. And then some injuries kind of opened the door for you to kind of get some starts, get some reps. How valuable do you think those games were, coming in as a rookie for your learning curve?
Very vital for my career. Just showing everyone that I knew what was going on. I had to show my coaches and teammates that I had the confidence in myself and to gain their confidence as well. Some great players went down, but that's just what we signed up for the game of football. So I had to dig into my playbook early on into the season and just have that stick with me as I was playing special teams. But I had to know the whole playbook defensively and special team.
Yeah. So kind of talk about some of those guys. I'm kind of curious, what your perspective is coming in. Some of the Clayton Geathers, Malik Hooker, Quincy Wilson, even Vontae Davis. I'm curious, what's your opinion on those guys?
I don't really have too much to say. But those are my teammates, and every guy came in and worked hard every day. Just someone that I love to compete with.
And kind of leading off that, Chris Ballard. We hear a lot of good things about Chris Ballard, but I guess from a player standpoint, what's your opinion of Chris Ballard?
He seems to be making his steps as his job leads on, but I'm not too sure of what he needs to do or what type of person he is. I'm just here to do my job.
Sure, I can respect that. So, Kenny, you've just completed your first NFL season. So what was your take on your play this season, the team's play on this season, and what do you think you guys can improve on going forward into 2018 and beyond?
I'm not too sure. To just stay on course. We really just can't worry about everything else that's going on around us. We just have to meet the expectations the organization has for us. So if we do that, I think we'll be in the right hands.
Awesome. And I have 2 more questions for you. This question I'm going to go into now. Do you feel that, you guys, your secondary is pretty young. I think everybody's in their 20s for the most part except for Darius Butler. Do you think that puts you guys at an advantage or disadvantage, and why?
Just going forward, we just have to compete and just learn the system that is going to be brought in front of us. Whatever coach we have, the defensive plans that we have going forward, we just have to work hard and just know what we're doing going forward, and we'll be fine.
Awesome. Last question is kind of a softball question, but I figured I'd throw it in anyway. What was the first thing you bought when you signed your contract with the Colts?
With the Colts, I got an apartment, obviously. I bought a Jeep, actually.
Ooh, a Jeep. Nice,
yeah,
man.
It's something I've always wanted, so I'm glad I had the opportunity to do that.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Kenny. I appreciate your time, man.